Staring anxiety related to digital screens refers to a growing concern that prolonged exposure to electronic displays is causing a new form of social anxiety. Advocates argue that constant interaction with screens is rewiring our brains, making direct eye contact and face-to-face communication increasingly uncomfortable. Some researchers point to the rise in reported social anxiety disorders, coinciding with the widespread adoption of smartphones and social media. The theory suggests that the ability to edit and curate our digital personas has made real-time, unfiltered interactions feel more intimidating and unpredictable. Advocates claim that the constant dopamine hits from screen interactions create a preference for digital communication over in-person exchanges. Some studies have shown decreased activity in brain regions associated with empathy and social cognition after extended periods of screen use. Theorists argue that the phenomenon is particularly pronounced in younger generations who have grown up with ubiquitous digital technology. The theory often incorporates concerns about the impact of blue light from screens on circadian rhythms and overall mental health. Some researchers suggest that the rapid task switching encouraged by digital interfaces may be reducing our capacity for sustained attention in face-to-face conversations. Advocates of this theory point to the increasing popularity of text-based therapy and social anxiety support groups online as evidence of a growing discomfort with direct interpersonal interaction. States of reality refers to the theory that our universe exists in multiple distinct forms or phases, each with its own set of physical laws and properties. Proponents argue that these different states can coexist simultaneously, with our perceived reality being just one of many possible configurations. The concept draws inspiration from quantum mechanics, particularly the idea of superposition, where particles can exist in multiple states until observed. Some theorists suggest that consciousness plays a crucial role in determining which state of reality we experience at any given moment. Advocates point to unexplained phenomena, such as paranormal experiences or déjà vu, as potential evidence of bleed-through between different states of reality. The theory proposes that major historical events or personal decisions could create branching timelines, each representing a different state of reality. Some researchers argue that altered states of consciousness, achieved through meditation or psychedelics, allow glimpses into these alternate states. Proponents often cite the Mandela effect, where large groups of people share false memories, as possible evidence of shifts between different states of reality. The concept sometimes incorporates the idea of a base reality, from which all other states diverge or emerge. The Stonehenge of Guatemala refers to a colossal stone sculpture discovered in the jungle of Guatemala in the 1930s. The head, measuring approximately 30 feet in height, features distinct non-Mayan characteristics, including Caucasian facial features and a pointed beard. Some researchers argue that the sculpture's style and craftsmanship are inconsistent with known pre-Columbian art in the region. Proponents of alternative theories suggest the head could be evidence of ancient transoceanic contact between Mesoamerica and other civilizations. The sculpture's location in a remote area, far from known ancient cities, adds to its mysterious nature. Some theorists point to similarities between the stone head and ancient Olmec colossal heads, proposing a potential link between the two cultures. The weathering patterns on the sculpture have led some to argue for a much greater antiquity than conventional dating methods suggest. Advocates claim that the head's unusual features could represent an unknown race or species that once inhabited the Americas. Some researchers have proposed that the sculpture might be part of a larger, buried structure, or complex yet to be excavated. The limited documentation and lack of thorough archaeological study of the site have contributed to ongoing speculation about the Stonehenge's origin and significance. Stoneflight interface refers to a hypothetical method of controlling aircraft or spacecraft using crystalline structures and mental energy. Proponents argue that certain types of crystals can amplify and direct human thought waves to manipulate the flight path of vehicles. The theory suggests that ancient civilizations may have used this technology to build and transport megalithic structures. Some researchers claim that experiments with piezoelectric crystals have shown promise in converting thought patterns into measurable electrical signals. Advocates point to legends of levitation and flight in various cultures as potential evidence of past stoneflight technology. The concept often incorporates ideas from quantum entanglement, proposing that crystals can create a mental link between the pilot and the vehicle. Some theorists believe that crop circles are actually landing patterns created by craft using stoneflight technology. Proponents argue that stoneflight interfaces could explain reported UFO maneuvers that seem to defy conventional physics. The theory sometimes includes the idea that certain naturally occurring rock formations act as amplifiers for stoneflight capabilities. Some researchers suggest that studying stoneflight principles could lead to breakthroughs in clean energy propulsion and anti-gravity technology. Stonehenge refers to the ancient circular monument in Wiltshire, England, composed of massive standing stones arranged in a distinctive pattern. Some researchers propose that Stonehenge functioned as a sophisticated astronomical calendar, aligning with solstices and equinoxes. Proponents argue that the site's construction required advanced mathematical and engineering knowledge beyond what is traditionally attributed to Neolithic cultures. The transportation and erection of the massive sarsen stones, weighing up to 40 tons each, has led to theories about lost ancient technologies or extraterrestrial intervention. Some theorists suggest that Stonehenge was a center for healing, citing the discovery of human remains with signs of illness or injury at the site. The alignment of Stonehenge with other prehistoric monuments in the area has led to speculation about ley lines and earth energy grids. Acoustic studies have shown that the stones have unusual sound properties, leading to theories about their use in rituals or communication. Some researchers propose that Stonehenge was built as a monument to unify the diverse Neolithic tribes of Britain, serving as a symbol of collective identity. The discovery of similar circular monuments across Europe has led to theories about a widespread megalithic culture with shared knowledge and purpose. Some theorists propose that Stonehenge was constructed by extraterrestrial visitors, citing the precision of its astronomical alignments as evidence of advanced alien knowledge. Proponents of the alien theory point to local legends of sky gods as potential references to ancient astronauts involved in Stonehenge's creation. The idea of giant builders stems from old British folklore, which attributes the construction of Stonehenge to a race of giants led by Merlin the Wizard. Advocates of the giant theory argue that only beings of immense size and strength could have transported and erected the massive stones without modern technology. Some researchers claim that oversized human skeletal remains found in the British Isles support the notion of a race of giants capable of building Stonehenge. The Streetlight biosphere theory proposes that artificial lighting in urban environments has created a unique ecosystem for nocturnal organisms. This concept suggests that streetlights and other forms of urban illumination have fundamentally altered the behavior and evolution of various species, particularly insects and small animals. Proponents of this theory point to the concentration of insects around streetlights as evidence of a new ecological niche. Some researchers argue that certain moth species have adapted to urban environments by developing darker wing coloration, which may provide better camouflage against artificially lit surfaces. The theory also encompasses the idea that predators, such as bats and birds, have modified their hunting patterns to take advantage of the abundance of prey attracted to streetlights. Supporters of the streetlight biosphere concept claim that these artificial light sources have created localized islands of nocturnal activity, potentially leading to genetic isolation and accelerated evolution among affected species. Some ecologists suggest that the streetlight biosphere may serve as a buffer against the negative impacts of light pollution on wildlife, providing a refuge for species that might otherwise struggle in fully darkened environments. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. The left link takes you to more clips like this. The right link takes you to the full episodes these are from. Thanks for watching.